And hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out the last Bill and Ted movie. This is Bill and Ted Face the Music. I am really excited for this one. I watched the first Bill and Ted and I really enjoyed it, and I watched the second Bill and Ted and I enjoyed it more than the first one. And this one takes place, what, like 30 years after the second one? They are all grown up now, but I'm glad to see from the thumbnail on Crave, which is the streaming service I'm watching it on, Death is back. And Death was my favorite character in the second one, and I'm so excited that he's back. I hope he is just as good. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do in this one. In the second one, it ended off and they got really famous in the credits. The newspapers were going over and it was like, oh, Bill and Ted have created world peace in this area of the world and stuff like that, and they had become very famous. And so I'm wondering if they're gonna be super famous in this movie, or if they're still going to need help creating that full world peace that we've seen in both the first Bill and Ted and the second Bill and Ted. But yeah, before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting or set the mood. So let me turn up the lights and let me set the mood. Boop. Nice, nice, nice. Mood has been set. I would have gone purple for the lighting today if I had my color changing light with me, because the poster is very blue and purple isn't a color I usually do on the channel, so I would have gone purple today. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon. I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose, so thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, me and my puppy Huxley over here, we are really excited to watch this movie. She is asleep, of course, but she will be watching it with her ears, and I will be watching it with my eyes and ears. I'm really excited to face the music in this one. Hope you enjoy my reaction to Bill and Ted Face the Music. I like this intro. I like this intro.
It's the story of our most excellent dads.
Oh, dads. Bill and Ted better be main characters in this movie still. Yeah, that was the second time. What a good song too.
Not only did it not unite the world, but the band fell apart.
No, it didn't.
It was actually starting to unravel.
Yeah, time was folding in on itself.
Oh no, this is not good at all.
This is how we got to where we are now.
Okay, they better face the music and come up with this song.
Then we both invited her to the prom when she was a senior and we were freshmen. Yeah. 2 years.
It's so weird seeing them talk like this as adults.
Logan.
Yeah, he is upset by this.
Not to mention making my dad his own son.
With that beautiful thought of
The dad is gonna die. He's actually so sad.
Unites the world.
we're pretty sure it might.
At least we hope.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it's not bad. Oh, I feel like their songs are getting pretty bad.
You got it, kissy missy.
Oh, shh. Your dad used to call me that.
The line, she used to be our babysitter, and then seeing her age just kicked in. What the heck? Guys, this is probably gonna start World War III, if anything. I'm glad that the daughters are trying their best. Thank you, sir.
Travel. We did. The wives aren't from medieval England.
They are.
No, they are.
Went to heaven and hell.
We did.
Yeah, they did.
Here comes, dude. Get real jobs. Be role models to your.
Don't you think they'd be pretty rich though after their sales? Like, I feel like they'd have some good money in the bank.
All I ever see them do is sit around, listen to music.
That is our primary activity, definitely.
Oh my god, they talked like them, yes.
Back up.
I love the daughters actually act like their dads.
Well, when your wives suggested couples therapy, do you think that this is what they
Yeah.
had in mind?
No, this is definitely not.
We love you guys.
We.
That is good, dude.
We. No, say I.
No? I mean, we love them.
We love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We is the key word here, guys.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
I and Bill love you and Joanna.
Ted and I.
From the very, very bottom of I and Ted's heart.
Oh, no.
And Elizabeth.
Perfect, dude.
Oh, awesome, dude. Thanks. next.
The movie just hasn't lost its charm.
Not sure how much longer we can keep going on like this.
What?
That's rough, buddy.
We'll see you at home, okay?
They can't just drop a bombshell on them like that and then expect them to leave all happy.
Okay.
Hey, Dad, by the way, Gramps was wrong. The wedding song was most luminous.
No, it really wasn't.
A whole new level of eloquence. Some serious bugakume.
Whoa.
They're doing a really good job of representing their dads.
We have been banging our heads against a wall for 25 years. And I'm tired, dude.
Oh, no.
And think about our fans, dude.
Don't really have any fans anymore, do you?
He said he'd give me $6,400 for the Les Paul.
You're gonna sell your guitar? Rufus. No. There's no way it'd be Rufus. But what if it is?
Greetings, my excellent friends.
Hello, other Rufus. Kelly
You're
Rufus, same
Rufus's
thing.
daughter.
I am.
Yes.
And I've been wanting to.
The Rufus lineage continues.
It'll be fine, Ted. They totally love us in the future, dude.
No, they probably don't anymore. Your music's failing.
Some way we could help them out, you know?
Yeah. But how?
She even, like, they even have, like, it's so good, like, the blonde hair and the black hair, and it's just, it's so good. Whoa. Whoa. Movie has a definite budget increase from the last two. Maybe also just effects got better. That could also be the reason. Ah, look at the telephone box of destiny. Oh.
I used on my first visit to the Great Ones, way back in 1989.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Step forward.
The design on Bill's shirt looks like a giant sweat stain.
Excellent to each other.
Party
on, dudes. It's not gonna work anymore.
17 p.m. at MP 46. That's tonight.
What?
Uniting humanity across all time.
Oh yeah. We better hear this song. I want to get united.
Yes!
You guys are putting a lot of pressure on their shoulders. You've been putting a lot of pressure on their shoulders. They deserve a break.
And 25 seconds. You have
Is that how long it's left
everything
at the
you
movie?
require.
What if that's the longest left at the movie? Imagine.
But without it, reality will collapse, and time and space will cease to exist.
Whoa. You guys gotta stop putting pressure on them like this. I forgot Death was part of the band, right? Oh my god, that's why Death is coming back. 'Cause they're gonna have to unite the band.
Through time.
Yeah, it's a little bit daunting. Oh, that's such a good shot though.
Can we just go to the future when we have written it?
Oh,
And take it from.
that's absolutely genius.
Except, won't that be stealing?
From yourself though?
I hope it still works.
Yeah.
Yes, go in the telephone box, please.
In a most outstanding way.
I could
Yeah.
not agree more.
Yeah, V2. Ha! They did the guitar thing.
Weird, dude.
Oh no.
Wait.
Oh no, this is not good. Oh, where's the energy, guys?
Oh, hello.
We totally forgot you were coming.
Keanu Reeves should dress like that all the time.
Steal it from us. You're the one who couldn't write it, Ted.
Oh, get wrecked, son.
Who lost his wife, Ted.
What?
That was a bombshell.
Find one. And now we've been alone for 2 years because you sent our wives away.
Oh my god.
And guess what else? Your daughters won't even talk to you.
What?
What? They seem so happy.
Yeah, and save our marriages. Losers, has-beens, whatever.
Oh my god, the stakes are even higher. Like, I don't even care about space-time. I care about their wives and their daughter. It's collapsing. Space-time's collapsing.
On the council believe that it is in fact the death of Bill and Ted.
What?
Bring the new epoch.
What? The death? That's very drastically different.
Yes, great leader.
Is this kind of like the second movie where they send people to kill Bill and Ted from the future? Wait, that's sick. Also, this is kind of like the Terminator. He's walking on water.
Like anywhere, right? Like all throughout time?
That's correct. I need to.
That is, yeah, that's right.
Hey, so do you mind while you stay here and wait for the scary looking robot, you could show us how to use the booth?
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Gotta remember,
Make it better, not worse.
yeah. I hope they're still there.
Yeah, but now you're gonna make it worse because you're trying too hard and you're barging in on the session here.
We are totally living in that van.
And I'm drinking way too much.
Darling, you don't even drink.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Well, no, we actually are princesses.
We were born in 1410. 1408.
Okay.
Elizabeth? Joanna? Dr. Wood?
Oh no. Oh no, the look, the silence.
There's clearly not enough. Let's try 5 this time.
Dude, I miss Liz already.
Hang in there.
I don't think 5 years is gonna be enough either.
Oh.
1967, London. Put him in the band, put him in the band.
Excuse me, Mr. Jimi Hendrix?
Can I just...
Ha, Jimi Hendrix.
So, question. How would you like to be a key part of this epochal song?
That's a good pitch. Oh, they're really enjoying themselves for the little shoulder, the shoulder pump.
We're so sorry. Please, excuse us, Mr. Armstrong, sir.
Oh, it's Armstrong. Did they get him? Did they get him? Oh, wait, no, this is Bill and Ted. I actually am really enjoying the daughter stuff in this, which is a really big relief because I was really scared that it wouldn't live up to the Bill and Ted parts of this film.
We actually do have
The goods.
Oh, I don't believe them.
To start summering in medieval England.
Oh, what the heck?
That is such a relief.
I don't believe this for a
Just
second.
say.
Also, wouldn't they still have to go through the bad phase before they get here? Or would they just like rewrite a little bit of time? The song better be transcendental. I wonder if they're gonna show the song in the movie, you know?
But you do.
Oh,
And now it's time.
I thought they were gonna say they didn't. They stole it from someone else.
Ted, why are you acting so weird with yourself, dude?
I don't know. I always seem to act weird with myself.
Yeah, it's true.
Who are you guys? What are you doing at my house?
Oh, yeah, okay. They were just pretending. Oh, no.
You guys totally lied to us. Why haven't you taken the song back to San Dimas?
Maybe
Where's the accent?
lying.
Yeah, they don't want anything to do with you.
I bet. Look at you guys.
Like this.
Now take the song.
Guys, seriously.
If you shoot yourselves, then you're not gonna exist. I never expected this in the Bill and Ted movie. Also, where's that robot?
He broke into Dave Grohl's house.
Dad, slow down. We don't have the whole story yet.
You're not gonna kill your you're not gonna kill your son.
No one leaves the building.
I like how they remember everything. Oh my god. It's a mess. Their identities are sealed.
At some point, we must have written that song.
Try 5 years.
Okay.
Oh, there's the robot. The dad. The dad. The dad's dead. Death, 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 death. I love him.
Oh, I dug that jive.
Jimi Hendrix is on the team.
In this present.
Which is
Whoa.
actually the past.
Oh.
And Mozart. Now we're talking.
Didn't we have Mozart in the first movie? Oh my god, classical music mixed with some a little electric guitar always makes me so hyped. Oh my god, you go. Make some dubstep over here, Mozart. Okay. Oh, get that trumpet in there.
Yeah. Hey, Wolfie.
Wolfie.
Dude, the future totally sent a killer robot after us.
2030, the prison? Oh no, they're in prison. Oh no, this is not good.
No way!
Oh my god, they are so jacked. Oh wait, they actually do really look like them too. I wonder how they did this. Is it just a face
How'd you like our
replacement?
song?
Or is it like a body replacement? I'm not sure.
You are?
Yes!
Oh no, the robot.
Hold on! You want some Bill and Ted Punk?
Yes, speed up this robot.
Yeah, they did save us all. Yeah.
Oh no! Joe!
Oh no, this is not good.
What now? But watch this, sometimes things don't make sense till the end of the story.
That's true. That is true.
To the end to find out, Ted.
All the way to the end, like their funerals.
Robot!
Get to where they're going next and wait.
This robot is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Hello?
Yeah. Oh.
She just said yes. She does not understand.
All time.
Okay, yeah. I bet she is actually. This movie is basically a mix of the first two. You know, you have the daughters doing what Bill and Ted did in the first movie. And you have Bill and Ted sort of what they're doing, what they did in the second movie, where they're just going on a separate adventure, but they're also being chased by robots, which happened in the second one. So it's kind of a mix.
Don't send your killer robot after me, Mom.
It's too late. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a robot.
Whoa! King Cuddy!
King Cuddy.
Some kind of error in our holographic dual field? Or is it a Wilsonian loop causing a temporal singularity?
What? How does he know this?
Because it is the end of space and time.
Great. Mr. Armstrong, Mr. Hendricks, Air...
I actually hope that we hear a song with all of these instruments.
Sound good?
Let's get practicing.
Oh my god. Get out of here, you little Mr. Freeze. Wannabe.
Oh, what if... Oh, no.
The robot's pretty fun. Death, come on, show me death. I love the time travel effects in this movie though. The way the sky opens, boom, it's so cool. Oh.
It's the answer to everything.
What is it? I don't believe them still.
Cold. Face the music.
That's what the song's called?
It is us.
I don't believe them. I don't believe them. They lied. They've lied so many times.
I feel like I never really knew you, Ted. The truth is, I looked at you and saw myself.
Yep, well, yeah, you would.
Catch you later, Bill and Ted.
Oh, that's actually so sweet though. But I don't trust them.
Dude.
What?
The booth is gone.
What?
Oh my god, who took the booth?
Yeah, I hope we're still alive.
Oh, it was the old people, right? It was the person getting into the booth.
Mistakes were made.
Oh no.
Given.
You're forgiven, no problem. But we gotta go, robot.
No, your daughters are dead.
Shoot us!
I can't shoot you. You have the song.
Well, you gotta shoot them.
Now there's no song.
Now you got no choice, robot.
Oh, they would sacrifice themselves for their daughter, so that's so sweet.
But he appears to be having some kind of nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
Shoot us, robot.
What a bad robot. Imagine.
It worked.
They could have just gone in their own time machine. Oh, but I guess they need to save their daughters anyway, so they had to die.
The name. It's Dennis. Dennis McCoy.
Hello, Dennis.
Billy! Dennis Caleb McCoy. That's the full name. Let's go.
Someone needs to throw this robot off of the cliff.
Find them, dude.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I don't even know, dude.
Get out of here, son. It made it worse.
Thanks, demons. Have a good time, buddy. Oh, no, that's strange. What is that, a robot? Yeah, that's a robot in hell.
You know, hell doesn't seem that bad of a place. Wow. The visual is actually kind of cool. Like, that looks really awesome.
But how you doing? We're good.
Yeah, look who we found.
Oh, the dad?
You and I am very, very, very sorry.
Thanks.
This is so out of character.
Logan?
I wasn't talking to you, Bill.
That's a character.
I lasered you all. And I just need to tell you.
Yeah, honestly. Push him, push him. Kill him again.
Well, thanks for coming to get us.
How are we gonna get out of here?
We're gonna go talk to Death.
Yes, finally.
Yes, well. Best 7
Death, let's go.
wild stallions. Have you come to sue me again?
Yeah.
Talk to the head.
You can't come back from that one.
You? Is this too close?
Death. We didn't want to.
Why was there a restraining order against Death?
No, dude. You quit the band to go out on your own.
Yeah, he did.
We have to play a song at some place called MP46 like right now.
Bye.
What now?
I don't know, dude.
You kidnap Death and force him to take him up.
Please. Okay. Come on.
The new generation. Do you think we'll get a movie of these daughters in like 20 years or something like that?
It was a raging, confused mess.
Maybe that's what you were. Raging and confused.
Is there something you would like to say to Death?
You better say it well.
Would you consider rejoining?
Do it. Do it.
I suppose.
Death, 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 death. No, the guitar is so good.
I got lost.
Get in, Dennis.
Okay.
I would have left him. I would have been like, gas it, gas it before he can get in.
Because it made me want to rock.
Thanks, Dennis.
To really dig the groove of the quantum realm, you gotta choose a place to dig it from. Dig?
Understand.
Whoa!
This is kind of like a net in the museum. That's what it feels like to me.
This is MP46. It makes no sense. How can the song happen right here?
It has to. What a backdrop. Eiffel Tower and a blimp. Oh, never mind. The blimp's gone.
Dude?
But dude, what are we gonna play?
This movie's sponsored by U-Haul, by the way.
All we need is the song.
The song comes from your heart.
Dude, you seeing what I'm seeing?
What? It's you guys.
Logan?
Oh my god, the daughters are the ones who do the song.
You're not here to back us.
We're here to back you.
Oh, 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 oh! Okay, we better hear this song and it better be epic.
We're gonna unite the whole world throughout all of time.
That is a very good question.
Really? Why don't you go over there and rehearse your dance?
Oh my god, Dennis the dancer.
The reality where we're all happy together?
No.
We did. We realized.
Oh, this
we're
one.
happiest in this reality.
Let's go.
Speaking both cyclic and separate. In other words,
excuse me, Kid Cudi. I don't mean to be rude, but we have like 4.5 drinks.
I love the joke that Kid Cudi is just a genius. That's kind of epic.
Go, go, go!
Oh, thank you, Mr. Cuddy.
Station!
Station! station. Glad they brought it back. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I already said goodbye to the girls.
But I want to stay here and dance.
Dennis?
He's a kid. He's a child. Okay. Okay. Ooh, the guitar. I want to listen to this song in full. Oh. Okay. It's actually a pretty good song, won't lie. I wonder if I can actually listen to it.
Last thing.
I love you, Elizabeth.
Ah.
I love you, Joanna.
I love you. It's kind of, and actually it's such a good song.
How's it going, Deke? Whoa. Is he?
Yes, he can just play the saxophone. I'd go to this concert. I'd listen to this song. I better be able to download this song. If I can't, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Oh my god, get the guitars going. Get their guitars going. 6, 5. This would be the most epic concert of all time. Come on, rock on! Oh yeah, let's go! Oh yeah, you go, Louis! Goodbye, Kid Cudi. Ah, Jesus, it's just going on the cowbell. Oh my god, this is the most epic concert of all time that I've ever seen ever. Of all history. This is such a good ending. This is such a good feel-good ending. Oh my god. This makes me so happy.
And it worked.
Ah, that's it. That's it. And it worked. And now this is people playing their music.
Definitely.
Rock on, dudes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Even at their old age, their fingers are young.
We still got it.
Yeah, you do. You still definitely got it.
I'm sorry. That was fun. That was good.
This is just one unbroken take. I love this. And that was my reaction to Bill and Ted Face the Music, the 2020, I thought it was 2021, but the 2020 comedy sci-fi film starring Bridgette Lundy-Paine, Samara Weaving, Alex Winter, Anthony Carrigan, Keanu Reeves, Aaron Hayes, and Kristen Schaal, as well as William Sadler as the Grim Reaper himself. I really enjoyed that movie. I think, just like reflecting on it a little bit between watching it and the review, I think it was my least favorite of the Bill and Ted movies, but I still think it was a really good movie. I still think it was really fun. I just think that some of the comedy didn't land, or at least more of the jokes in this movie didn't land compared to the first two movies, but I still really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the daughters in this movie, which was something that I was really hoping for, because I was very worried that they wouldn't work and it would just be like, oh my god, just get me back to Bill and Ted. But it wasn't like that for me. I really enjoyed their escapades trying to find people from the past like Bill and Ted did in the first movie. And then the song at the end was so good. Oh my god, I was getting chills left, right, and center, and I'm hoping and praying that that song is on the soundtrack on the album, and I'm hoping that album is out and I want to download it on my Apple Music and I want to listen to it. Yes, I'm an Apple Music listener, not a Spotify listener, so don't come at me. But yeah, I quite like that this movie was kind of a mashup of the first two movies. You know, you got the daughters going off doing what Bill and Ted did in the first movie, and then Bill and Ted are being chased by this robot which is kind of very similar to the second movie, as well as going to hell and meeting death, which is also in the second movie. So it was kind of a mash of the two movies mixed with a little bit of difference in the plot. But I really enjoyed it. You know, it must have felt very nostalgic watching watching this movie. Like for me, I saw Bill and Ted 2 like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now, so it's not really nostalgia for me, but it was really fun to see all these things from the first and second movie pop back up in this movie, and it was just really nice to see Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves again as their older Bill and Ted selves. I thought their performances was really good. I thought their mannerisms were really good, although it was a little strange at first seeing Bill and Ted talk the same way they did as teenagers, but now this time they are older adults, and it was just strange. I was like, how is their vocabulary not changed or expanded? How has it stayed the same? But you know, I got used to it, and I enjoyed myself. Also, on a side note, their daughters would totally get bullied at school for talking like that. Like, there's no doubt. Like, this movie was made in 2020. I'm assuming it was set in 2020, or at least like 2019, 2020 area. People do not talk like that in 2020. Kids do not talk like that in any form. Kids who talk in the way that Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter talked in their first movies would get bullied, and their daughters talk like Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter did, so they would get 100% bullied. They would probably be pushed into lockers. They would definitely be laughed at. They would be talked at behind their backs and stuff like that. Like, they probably have a horrible social life now that I think about it, just because of the way that they speak. But yeah, I also thought the visual effects in this movie were really fun. There were some really beautiful moments. The green screen wasn't the greatest at times, but I think the actual visual aspect of it was really cool. There were some really cool visuals, especially again the concert at the end. Like, what an epic concert. Oh my god, it was so good, and I feel like it was my favorite ending of the 3 Bill and Ted films. So yeah, let's get into the reviews of this movie before getting into the music, the score, which was awesome in this movie, although I thought it was the weakest of all 3 Bill and Ted films. And then I'll get into the things that I liked, and maybe some things that I disliked, but I didn't dislike too much. It just, like, it didn't reach the same excitement levels for me in this movie as the first and the second one did. But yeah, getting into the reviews of this movie, 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb, which is audience scores, and 82% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is critics. And I am definitely in between these two scores. I feel like I would give this movie like a 6, 7 out of 10 sort of thing. I mean, I guess 5.9 is basically 6, but I probably would be more towards a 7 out of 10 for this movie, because I still really enjoyed it. 5.9 feels very low, especially because it's in the 5s. Like, if it was 6, I would have been like, okay, but 5.9, even though it's a 0.1 difference, like negative 0.1 difference, it still feels a lot less because it's in the 5s now. And I don't know, what are people's issues with this film? What are people liking? What are people disliking? I can see a lot of people who love the first 2 movies disliking the daughters in this movie because it takes time away from Bill and Ted. I personally love the daughters, and it was probably because I'm of the age of the daughters, so I could just relate to them a lot better, and their humor kind of matched my humor, at least the humor that I've grown up with. Whereas, and I guess their humor as well was basically Bill and Ted's, because they had the same mannerisms as Bill and Ted, but everything surrounding them and a lot of the jokes in this movie are definitely more like 2020 jokes, and so those are jokes that I've grown up with and I find really funny, but maybe not jokes and maybe not styles of humor that people from other generations would find that funny. But yeah, I think critics maybe are going a little too high with this movie. I mean critic score is just based off of enjoyment, so 82% of people enjoy it. Like 100% of people should enjoy this movie, you know. But like, audience score I feel like is too low. I feel like people are being a little harsh on this film, because I mean, it is characters that they've loved and stuff like that. But I would love to hear your criticisms, if you have criticisms of this film, why this film maybe didn't work for you, or maybe why you love this film. Getting into the music of this movie, I thought the music was excellent, but I thought it was the weakest of all 3 movies. It didn't have the same kind of soundtrack, continuous rock and roll soundtrack going through and permeating the entire movie. It was definitely more like, here's some music and then we have a little break, and then here's some music and then a little break, and then here's some music, and then here's the concert at the end, and then some music in the credits. Like, it was definitely more like that, whereas in the first Bill and Ted and the second Bill and Ted, it's basically like music. Like, everything is accompanied by this sick rock and roll track. And I wasn't disappointed that this movie had less music, although I was maybe I was like a touch disappointed, but not enough for it to be like hindering the movie or anything. But I was just, sometimes I was like, man, we could use some good rock and roll music right now. But I think the movie did make up for it, because I really liked the last song. I don't know what it was about it. There's something to me, and movies will do this, and it's definitely like a cliche, it's a trope when people just sing together and it unites the world and stuff like that. But I love that. I love it so much. It is one of the tropes in movies that I am always okay with. When groups of people start singing together and playing music together, and they're all happy and all their troubles get washed away. I don't care if it's used in a bad way. I love that in movies. I love that in life. I really like the idea that music does bring together the world, because, you know, you can be all over the world, but you can be listening to the same music and different music and bond over music, and music really does bring people together. And so when people are singing together, like at the end of this movie, and the world is being united through song, through the concert, I really enjoy that trope. And so I think that's why I enjoyed the song so much, just because I just love seeing when people are kind of together and singing together. But also I just thought the instruments were super awesome. I don't know why I like this song so much, but I just really did. I found it really appealing. I thought the visuals in this movie were really good. Definitely a step up from the first and second movie in terms of visual effects. But I think the second movie, I'm trying to remember. I think the second movie had some really good special effects as well. In terms of like actual practical effects, this movie, I think the issue with it is that there weren't many practical effects. It was very heavily green screened, and you could tell that everything was green screened, yet it still looked cool. You know what I mean? But in Bill and Ted 2, and even Bill and Ted in the first Bill and Ted, everything was very practical, and it looked a little bit faker, and they couldn't do all of these super cool things like they did in Bill and Ted in Bill and Ted Face the Music because of its green screen, and you can do basically unlimited possibilities with the computer and stuff in the backgrounds. I think it just felt more tangible in the first two movies because a lot of the sets were practical. Even Hell in the second movie was a very practical set, you know, when they're on that asteroid thing, and then they get chained in, and it's like this big miniature of the devil, and then like whatever he's standing on, like that big jaw thing, and it felt like it was there because it actually was there in some form. Like maybe they were on a blue screen, green screen for that sequence, but there was actually a model of that and the devil and stuff like that was used as well to make it look really real. But in this movie, a lot of the locations, even the real locations, were very heavily taken up by green screen elements, and it did look cool. It looked very beautiful. It looked very pretty. Some of the designs were amazing. I thought Hell looked super cool. I loved all the skulls everywhere, and the fire and the lava and the weird bat things flying around. Like, it looked really, really cool. It just looked a little fake because it was so green screen, so heavily green screened, and it just didn't feel as tangible and as real as the first two movies. It looked cooler, but it didn't feel as real, so there was like a plus minus benefit there. I also just think that maybe there were too many characters in this movie, and I'm gonna go back to the characters in a second because I'll probably just group the characters and the cast together. But I think some of the jokes in this movie were really good, and I think some of the jokes in this movie definitely outstayed their welcome. And one in particular, Dennis. I enjoyed Dennis in this movie. However, I think he stayed too long, and I was starting to get over him pretty fast. Like when he started to remember his name and stuff, and he came in, he's like, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do, and he did like that, like Bill's standing here, or Ted's standing here, Bill's standing here, and then he kind of goes in and the camera rack focuses to the middle of them, and he goes in and says that line, you know, like that was pretty funny. I liked that. Like up until that moment I was having a good time, and then after that his jokes were the same jokes. Basically, he just kept going, hi, I'm Dennis, like, oh, I'm a nervous robot who has anxiety and stuff like that. Oh, no, I'm supposed to be a killer, but I'm not. And it was just the same joke over and over and over again. And it started to get very tedious and very tiring. And I was very glad that he left. And it was nice to see him come back and, like, dance and stuff. And that was pretty cool because he didn't speak. And it was, like, a callback to something he said, like, 10 minutes earlier. But I thought, like, that Dennis joke in particular, like, hi, I'm Dennis, whatever my middle and last names are, like, I'm a robot, blah, 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 blah. I just thought it was getting a little tired, and there were definitely jokes like that in the film where I thought maybe you could have just cut this joke out of the movie, or maybe you could have just lessened the amount of jokes his character makes, or changed up the jokes his character makes. But at the same time, I thought there was some really good humor in this movie. Again, Bill and Ted's cohesion on screen is outstanding. They bring a lot of this movie to life. Death, I thought, was fantastic in this movie, although not as funny, and didn't have as much to do. If really anything to do in this movie besides getting them out of hell, and compared to the second movie at least, where he had so much to do, he had so much screen time. I actually really enjoyed the daughters in this movie. I thought that they were really fun. I found a lot of their jokes to land for me, but it was also just like the same jokes that Bill and Ted would make, just in different persons. Different people were saying the lines instead of Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter, but I still enjoyed them. I found their jokes to be good, and I found like all of the jokes with the historical figures and stuff, it will always be funny to me. Time travel with people like fish out of water scenarios will always be funny to me. I'll never get tired of it, so I enjoyed those as well. I just thought that maybe some of the humor could have been refined a little bit, and maybe some characters could have had either different jokes or just been in the movie less. And speaking of characters, let's get into the cast. And I don't know why Bridgette, Lundy-Paine, and Samara Weaving are ahead of Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves on the cast list. Maybe they just got paid more, or I don't really know why they would be ahead of our two main characters, but I'll be talking about Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter, Bridgette, Lundy-Paine, and Alex Winter. I think everyone else did a good job in this movie, but they weren't in it enough to benefit me talking about them. Samara Weaving as Theodora and Bridgette Lundy-Paine as Wilhelmina. What a long name. Oh my god. I really enjoyed both of them, and I'm just going to talk about them very briefly because I just talked about them right before this. I'll talk about them together as well because they were always together in this movie. I really liked their pairing. I really liked how Bridgette was taller than Samara, and she's Ted's daughter and Bill's daughter is Samara, and like they were the same height as Bill and Ted, basically, like Ted taller and now Bridgette is taller and stuff like that. And I really enjoyed their dynamics together. It really just felt like a carbon copy of Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter in a different person's body, but I really enjoyed it. I liked their lingo. I feel bad for them at school because they're probably bullied all the time. I like how they went back in time to try and save their dads, and I like that at the end of the movie, I liked that they were the ones to try and change the world, to have to face the music and stuff like that. And it would have been cool to see Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter do it, but I think it was a good sort of passing the torch. And I don't think they're going to make movies out of these girls or anything, but it was a really cool passing the torch little character moment for Ted and Bill. Whoa, it was weird to say Ted and Bill instead of Bill and Ted. Like, pretend I didn't say that. And finally, Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves. Again, I'll group them together because they were in this movie as a couple, basically, for the entire thing. And then we got to see, like, different versions of future Bill and Ted. I loved it so much. I loved the different versions. I loved how they were horrible people. I loved how Ted became an alcoholic, even though alcoholism is not something to joke about. And you know, I just loved their dynamic. Like, what can I say from the last two movies? They didn't lose their charm in this one. Like, it was still really funny, although a little weird that these grown men had never kind of stopped talking the way that they had. Like, they'd never just grown with their times, evolved with the times, and picked up new lingo. Like, they just kept their old lingo from the 1990s. But it was really fun to see them return. I thought they did a great job in their chemistry together, as well as with their daughters. I thought was excellent. And yeah, that is my reaction and review to Bill and Ted Face the Music, the 2020 comedy sci-fi Bill and Ted final movie of the trilogy. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, Bill and Ted's over. I'm very sad, but I'm glad that I've watched these movies because I think all three of them are really, really good, and I really liked the ending of the third one, so it's left a very good taste in my mouth. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.